Hey Internet, I'm Chris,
I'm Connor.
and let's get right into it.
Welcome to the Spooking Hour.
We're not calling it the Spooking Hour.
We're calling it the Spooking Hour.
This is not the Spooking Hour.
This is our little series. It's called the Spooking Hour. We're going to investigate the occult.
We can call it literally anything else. Not this. We could call it the Witching Hour. Why is that?
The Witching Hour is just the same thing but fancier. It implies a time period of 1 hour in which spooking will occur at the hands of witches. But we are not so limited as to witches.
So stupid. The
We're going to investigate the full range.
Well, for one, this isn't an hour-long program, so it doesn't. And the other thing is that's kind of offensive. You know, it assumes that all witchcraft is spooky, and that is...
I joined the occult team to escape this PC bullshit. Hit us up with some history.
I think it would be helpful if we could establish a kind of baseline for everything we're going to be doing here. So a lot of the work we're going to be doing is going to be rooted in the Spiritualist Movement, which, for context, originated in the 19th century. It was particularly popular in England. In fact, even Arthur Conan Doyle of Sherlock Holmes fame was a devout spiritualist. A lot of prominent individuals... Are you trying to tell me something? Fast version is the Spiritualist Movement is kind of unique in that it blended older occultism with the more modern scientific method, and so because of that, we think it's probably more appropriate to really try and blend hard science with fringe science. So here we go. We're going to give that a shot. We're going to see what we can find. We're going to go in this with an open mind, and
we're going to find some ghosts.
Well, we're not looking for ghosts specifically. In fact, this first episode has nothing to do with ghosts.
I was promised we would be looking for ghosts.
Eventually, I'd like to.
There you go, thumbs up. Get in the frame. There you go. Good boy.
Zach, edit.
Zach, edit whatever you're feeling. Zach's our editor, also our cameraman. We love him.
I love you, Zach.
So today, and I'm gonna provide a little explanation myself because I am representing Team Skeptic, one half of the equation.
Don't appreciate the implication that I'm not a skeptic. I mean, I've decided to test these claims. I would have never done that if I weren't skeptical. I would just have taken these things at face value. That's the point of this. Extraordinary claims require extraordinary evidence.
Well, you're making a real valid point there. What we're trying to do here is we're trying to provide to you, the viewer, actual evidence that these phenomena, that these rituals work, that they happen in our world every day. Now, he believes that there is a possibility that some of these will happen, whereas I do not. We're providing both ends of the ideological spectrum.
For safety, we've kind of stratified it in a way that we're beginning with the smaller stuff, the stuff that is less likely to work.
I wanted to start with human sacrifice, but I got vetoed.
So the early stuff we're going to be doing is going to be based on stuff we found online, things that have really tenuous connections to the paranormal, things that are probably just memes.
You know, can I read this one in? I'd be eager to provide, you know, since I'm only here to provide my own commentary and skepticism on things, I would very much like to have a chance to introduce our next ritual.
Sure. If you want, just go ahead.
I need the reading chair. You can't see it because it's out of frame, but it's a nicer chair. Now I reveal my darkest secret. I'm actually illiterate. Alright, so the Midnight Game is a pagan ritual, an old pagan ritual, not one of them new pagan rituals. It was used as punishment for those who broke laws or questioned their religion. And there's and I'm going to quote this one here, very existent chance of death to those who play the Midnight Game.
I mean, not really.
I didn't hear nothing about no chance of death when I signed up for this.
Well, that supposes that the ritual works. This is an unlikely ritual to succeed, so the chance of death is pretty non-existent.
All right, so here's what happens. We do this at midnight. That's when you start. You're gonna write your full name, first, middle, and last. You're gonna put at least one drop of blood on the paper. Oh, that's cool. I can just put any blood. Allow it to soak into the paper.
We should probably use your own blood for the sake of the ritual.
Look, man.
We gotta try and control for that.
I'm giving a lot to this production. I'm giving my time. I'm giving my youth. I'm giving my beautiful Gregory Peck-esque voice. I'm compromising this whole blood thing.
Well, I'm giving my blood.
I'm keeping it in my body. Thank you, friend.
I'm giving my blood for this.
You turn off all your lights, go to a wooden door, place the paper with your name on it, and put out a candle and light it. Place it on top of the paper. Knock on the door 22 times. Now, at this point, I should mention it doesn't specify whether we collectively, because we're both doing it simultaneously, it doesn't mention whether we collectively knock on the door here or if we each individually knock 22 times. Either way, God, I wish I had more calloused knuckles. After the final knock, at exactly midnight, we're going to open the door and blow out the candle and close the door. The purpose of that was the Midnight Man entered our home, apparently when during that brief period where we opened and closed the door. So the Midnight Man will... now, I haven't read this ritual ahead of time, but I'm going to guess he brings you presents. Is that how it goes?
Is profound emotional scarring a present?
It's the only thing my dad ever got me for my birthday. Alright, so the game begins at midnight. Now that the house... We got to keep the house completely dark with a lit candle in our hand. Well, I don't know if it's completely dark, we got a candle in our hand. But I guess it means... other than the candle. Yeah. We're supposed to avoid the Midnight Man at all costs until 3:33 a.m.
I don't like that.
You didn't...
Give me the reading chair. This isn't going to work. And some evidence of that is the 3:33 a.m. thing, which is rather transparently a biblical allusion. It seems to be a riff on the 666 number of the beast thing, which is inconsistent with the claim it makes earlier of belonging to an ancient pagan tradition. This is very anachronistic.
Yeah, man. That's exactly what I was thinking when I heard 333. I'm like, man, this whole ritual it got me into there.
Evidence that this is a fabrication.
I was buying it until then.
Well, the point is, we don't want to start off too big. Small, safe.
We wouldn't want to summon the devil first time.
Ideally, we don't want to summon the devil any of the times. You last until 3:33 a.m. If your candle goes out, you got to relight it. That means that the Midnight Man is near you. If you can't relight it within 10 seconds, you have to surround yourself in a salt circle. That ought to be coming back up a few times, I imagine. If you're unsuccessful, the Midnight Man will disembowel you and give you hallucinations of your greatest fears. You'll feel it, but you can't react to it.
Can I go back to disemboweling?
Yeah, it says it rips out your organs.
Okay, so
one by one.
I don't think this is actually going to happen, and I'm getting the impression that even as even as the more open-minded of us, you don't really think it's going to happen.
No.
But why would a person play this game where the only possible outcomes are status quo and disembowelment?
Well, the claim here is that this is a punishment ritual, that the people who perform this never really agreed upon it. So that's why I imagine that's why this kind of thing exists in the way that it does. We're going to do it because we're thrill seekers and we're scientists. Scientists.
I'm a political scientist.
That is the softest of all the sciences.
It's just as good.
If you are successful in creating a circle of salt, you gotta chill in there until 3:33 a.m. If you are successful in relighting the candle, you continue playing the game, avoiding the Midnight Man until 3:33 without being trapped in the circle of salt. If you can do both, you win. That's how you win. Then the Midnight Man will leave your house, and you'll be safe to proceed with the rest of your morning. So that's what we'll be doing. We'll be collecting our effects, and we'll regroup with you on site.
Woo! Yo! You ready? Yeah.
Oh man, thanks for letting us use your place.
Yeah, I really appreciate it.
No problem.
We gonna get spooked tonight.
We're not getting spooked.
Yeah, we're probably not getting spooked.
This isn't the spookiest ritual.
It's the first one though. It's our maiden ritual.
Maiden voyage, virgin ritual.
We're about to lose our ghost virginities, everybody. Can you give me a little background on what his deal is besides disemboweling?
My best guess for the Midnight Man, if it works as it's said to have worked,
is that the Midnight Man would be some kind of demon. Not like in the Christian sense of the term, because it claims to be pagan, but like a malevolent spirit, but not a spirit that was previously a living human.
So he's got a bad attitude.
He seems to he needs an attitude adjustment.
Yeah. I'm excited for it too. Because I brought snacks, so I'm just ready to hang out for 3 hours in the dark with 2 of my male friends.
Hey, well, when you put it that way.
Zach, you excited to hang out in the dark with your male friends for
dude.
a couple hours at night?
Yeah.
Zach, do you know where you live?
I'm not 100% sure if I'm gonna be honest.
All right, cool.
Thanks again for letting us use your place, dude.
Yeah, no problem.
How's your living situation? How's what's the face? Them people you live with?
Well, I took in a homeless dude off the street recently.
Bailey?
Yeah.
Damn. Poor Bailey. You met anyone or something? Any lady type people?
Any lady type people?
Yeah. Them folks would have X chromosomes.
Well, Bailey's got long hair, if that counts.
Yeah, this is
I guess
close enough. Chris, how about you?
No,
You still-
a lot has changed.
You still stalking that one girl?
I'm not stalking her.
I mean, I don't want to be judgmental, but it seems like you're stalking her.
I'm not stalking her. I'm keeping tabs.
How often do you go to the Starbucks she works?
I have a coffee addiction. That's normal. I'm not going out of my way to see her. It just doesn't hurt that she works there.
Okay. So have you seen her?
Zach, are you filming right now?
No!
Is he filming right now? I can't tell.
No!
No, he's not coming. You're good. Have you talked to her?
And that's why I don't want to bother her. Like
You wanna
she's
make
she's trapped there. She'd be my hostage if I were to try and like talk to her, like really talk to her while she's on the job. I hated that. I hated getting hit on back when I worked retail.
You got hit on in Harrington?
Yeah.
How often did that happen?
More than you'd think.
Well, I mean, you're kind of a cute guy, so
Stop.
I don't know how often I think that would happen.
You gotta convince Tara of that.
What was her name? Tara?
I knew you were gonna be this way.
Look, I'm not being anyway. I'm being.
You always do.
It's an interesting name. You can always.
She didn't get to choose her name. But yeah, her name's Tara. She's really cute.
How is Tara
Good
spelled?
vibes.
Do you ever see like a little name tag?
Yes, she wears a name tag. I feel like you're making fun of me right now.
I'm not.
I feel like you don't.
It's
care
just
for
something
you
I've
don't care
noticed.
for
It's
names.
like the round face thing with Zach. It
That's-
wasn't something he consciously thought about, but we all noticed it one day, and
Definitely
we've
has a
confirmed
name.
it scientifically. On account of he was into that scientist with the round face.
She was cute though.
She was cute.
A with umlauts, R-A. Tara.
So it's the little German.
Little German dots.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. See, I knew that's how you're gonna be.
I'm not being anyway. It's
Yeah,
just,
you're being disrespectful. She didn't get to choose
I
her
don't
name
mean to be
as
disrespectful.
well.
It's a very unique name.
It is, and that's kind of. I think it's cute. I think it's cute.
Yeah, you would. It's your thing.
I would. So I'm between a rock and a hard place.
So she doesn't know your name.
She doesn't.
She could just be checking. Like
She could, I guess, but like by this point, like if she had an interest in me, she would know by now. She would remember that.
weird. But I'm just saying, like, try a conversation. Just add in a little something. Say, I'm going to assume she wears crystals. Does she wear crystals? See, the crystal
Yeah.
really highlights your eyes. Or, gosh darn, those umlauts really bring out the in the first half of your name.
Yeah, you're right on that.
Yeah.
I don't like that you knew that she wore crystals. I don't like that.
I'm not the sort to stereotype, except when I do.
Can we just take a minute to appreciate stereotypes are useful.
All right. We're at Zach's place right now. I hope. That pretty good place, right?
Yeah.
Cool. We're gonna bring some sort of demon tonight.
Do it.
All right. Here we go. Get in the thing.
That didn't work. Sorry.
Should flash green.
Zach,
your
your door's broke AF.
I'll Cool.
All right. There we go.
Holy shit.
Oh, this battlefield.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, what is all this? We're gonna die. We're gonna fall.
Yeah, this
What happened to Danny?
is trying to start. Danny!
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 Danny! We're kicking you out for your own good. Yeah.
This is some crazy shit that's happening right here. We're conducting science.
We're conducting real science.
It's for
Careful
our
with
show.
that. Careful with that.
It's called the Spooking Hour.
It's not called the Spooking Hour.
It's called the
It's
Spooking
not
Hour.
called the Spooking Hour.
We're trying to
Christ.
we're trying to get cursed.
It's not the Spooking
Yeah?
Hour. It's,
Yeah.
Danny, it's not the Spooking Hour.
What is it?
We don't have a name for it yet, but it's. I can tell you.
Yeah, Zach, you having fun there, man?
Hey, bye. Okay. Let's do this.
Is that my laptop? Who has my laptop?
That's my laptop.
Okay, we got candles for these are gonna keep us safe from the Midnight Man. We got salt. Salt is gonna keep us safe from the Midnight Man. Why do we have a Mario doll?
So this is a Boo Buddy. This one's of my design, though I didn't invent the idea of it. What it is it's a handy little paranormal investigative device where in his back here I've concealed a bunch of equipment, various different things that measure changes in pressure, changes in temperature, changes in sound and movement, etc. But it's inside of Mario. So ghosts and spirits and such from older generations who might not be accustomed to our newfangled technology won't be threatened by it. Or if we're working with the ghosts or spirits of children, they might find him to be more palatable. So anyway, this is a Boo Buddy, and this one's mine.
So about 6 months back, I'm in the gym with Chris, and he's telling me that he wants to find a way to measure barometric pressure to detect ghosts. And then he went on and on for a bit, and I'm doing my best to humor him, and he tells me he's worried that the idea that a barometric pressure sensor might scare a child ghost or an old-timey ghost. So I told him there was this thing called a Boo Buddy. I thought he understood I was fucking with him.
So what I'm doing is I'm signing my name, first, middle, and last, as per the instructions, onto these little contracts, and we will later be sealing it in blood. So, yeah. Hey Zach,
Yo,
here you go.
what?
We need your blood.
No?
Yeah, if you're gonna film this, you need to be part of the ritual.
Okay, well, the thing is, I don't have to film this.
Well, you're the only one with the camera. Look, it's really not a big deal. It's gonna be painless. It's just a pinprick. I'll do mine in a second. We're all doing it. It's really not.
Yeah, no, it's easy. Mine's already done.
Yeah?
Yeah. See, I got my blood. I got my name. It's all Gucci. We're gonna. I don't know. You gotta sign it in blood because the Midnight Man is a traditionalist of some sort. I don't know what culture he dates back to, but apparently they sign things in blood, and that explains why they're not around anymore.
Okay, well, I'm not doing that shit.
Your frame going on the wire. I don't know if that's really gonna affect very much.
Yeah,
Hate them, dude.
Suddenly this isn't scientific. 3, 2, 1. All right, let's start knocking people.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22.
We on midnight?
All right, get your candle. Come on, we gotta go. We gotta go fast. Good. Where's that?
Hurry.
I know. I'm going as fast as I can. Right, there you go. There it is.
Zach don't want to get got.
Here you go. You got it?
How you feeling about the battle, Zach?
Oh, don't go up.
It's gonna work.
I think so. Did you feel it?
No?
That was cold. He's close. You gotta keep moving. Connor, get up.
Zach, you don't have to keep moving.
If you don't quit, you don't keep moving, you die. That's the rules.
Eventually, you gotta keep moving.
I don't.
Nah, you're good.
It's in the rules. This isn't fair. Like the more I move, the more my camera goes out.
So don't move.
Well, I have to move, or the Midnight Man gets you.
Let me know.
That's the rule.
Let me know if you hear the Midnight Man, Chris.
Midnight Man can't get you if you got a candle.
I'm gonna be pacing for 3.5. Oh,
Holy did you see it?
I almost went out.
Oh, wow. Midnight Man must be right around here.
Do you...
Chris, he might be following you around the room.
Stop. That's really not funny. Zed, stop. I'm gonna throw salt everywhere.
Ryan, no!
Wait.
Chill.
Oh my god! Okay, can go up. Stop! Get up.
I want the Midnight Man to get me.
No, did you read the thing I sent you?
No? Was I supposed to?
Yeah! I would have explained everything. This is ridiculous. You try. What was that? What is that?
It's chips,
God.
man. Look, I don't want to sit
Warner
here for
Brother.
3.5 hours with no food.
Right.
I gotta use my voice.
My man.
Just keeps burning.
So, you guys come here often? You know, I appreciate that myself.
I nearly spilled my candle there. What happens if this goes out?
If it goes out, you get got. You gotta relight it,
Oh.
and within 10 seconds. If you can't relight it in 10 seconds, you gotta put a salt circle around yourself, and if you can't do either of those, you're disemboweled or haunted and given access to your worst nightmares.
Oh, cool. I'll be honest with you. It's been an hour and a half. Nothing's happened. I'm kind of getting tired of this.
We're all tired of it. I mean, we're halfway there.
I mean, there's only one way to confirm if he's gonna come after us, and that's, take a candle.
What do you mean?
I mean, eventually, either we're gonna sit here for 3 hours, not getting haunted, or we're gonna blow out a candle and it's gonna get into us.
I mean, you don't blow out your candle. The candle just kind of goes out, I guess.
You can let your candle go out.
Who? What?
If he wants the candle to go out, you can have your candle go out.
That's true.
You can get disemboweled.
No, don't do that. I don't.
Fuck it.
Oh my god. So that didn't work, obviously.
That was a big flop. And that's a part of the video where we do our wrap-up session. So let's talk about what happened and why it did or did not work. In this case, did not.
Why do you think that is?
Well, I have a solution, and I think it's a pretty obvious solution, and that is that it's not a real ritual. It's
Possibly.
There was nothing that was ever going to happen there, even if we had done everything perfectly.
But it is worth considering the other variables. So let's just consider some of the things that didn't go exactly right. We never exactly figured out the knocking thing.
Yeah, that's true.
That was complicated.
We didn't know if it was 22 knocks per
each
person or
total.
if we
That
everyone
might
collectively
have
did.
complicated things.
Yeah.
Can't say for sure. Let's see, what else was there? We had that. We had the paper with the candles, with the salt. We had the blood.
We had all the stuff. And,
we all had our blood.
Yeah, we all had blood.
No, we all had our blood.
Yeah, you had blood.
I had my blood.
Zach had blood.
Zach had his blood.
I had blood.
You had your blood.
I had blood.
Controlling
Do you know
for those-
Bailey's still staying with Zach?
Yeah, I think so. Why?
We did run into him yesterday, didn't we?
I can't remember.
Because I'm pretty sure we saw him when we first started setting up. I don't know if we ever. I don't know if he was there for the ritual though.
I don't know. Where would I?
Because the thing is, Billy got kicked out by his mom, and he's been living with Zach, and he doesn't have a car, so I don't know where he would go.
Do you think Bailey was there for the whole ritual?
What if Bailey got disemboweled? Well, we should check on Bailey.
Check on. Do you think the ritual worked?
Folks, we have a rare win-win type situation
man.
here. If the ritual worked, then that's a plus. But of course our friend Bailey will be disemboweled.
Sorry, Bailey.
But if the ritual did fail, then again a win. Bailey's alive. We get a friend.
That's
still
Bailey. If you're
alive.
watching this, that's the option I really want.
Yeah, sure, Bailey. That's the one.
I don't know. Realistically speaking, just for a second, if you had the chance to prove conclusively something that shatters our view of the natural world, but Bailey has to get got.
Oh my god. Is this a trolley problem? All right.
I don't know.
Let us know in the comment section.
Thanks for
Oh
watching.
my god, are we putting this on YouTube? I actually don't know.
I don't know. We'll have to talk to Zach. He's the one in control of the channel.
If there is a comment section, put this in the answer in the comment section. Would you let Bailey die to prove the existence of the supernatural?
Thanks.
Adios.
Signing out.